52's Farmall 51 here. All right, here we got a 1966 International 140 industrial, and you could get them in red or yellow. So this in here happens to be in the famous IH Federal yellow that you see, and it's a McCormick Farmall 140 37727J. J is for Rockford clutch. All right, got the Zenith carburetor on it. Got the big 16-inch tires on the front, like the one that I used to have with the spoke hub. Yeah, it's very unusual. You see a few little different things about these industrial tractors. I don't think he has the, I'm not sure if that's the IH switch or not. It may be a different switch, but got the touch control temperature gauge on the front there. But a few little different things. This tractor most likely probably would have been a highway tractor or mowing tractor, or it could have been used on a construction company could have bought it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, at the time they were sold along with the ag tractors. I do know, like when North Carolina Equipment Company started up, they or 61 or so, what year it was now, but they did separate. They did sell these tractors at like at an industrial, when they sold the crawlers and all, when the trucks and all. So, and you would think that they would sell these with the ag tractors, you know, since they were more like that. They were ag tractors, just a few little features that were different about the industrials. But they ended up, they actually sold them with the, so like if you're in Raleigh, this tractor would have been sold at North Carolina Equipment Company versus at Raleigh Tractor, which sold ag equipment, and North Carolina Equipment Company sold the industrial stuff. So as you can see, this tractor here is equipped with the highly sought after foot throttle, and his little mechanism runs along here. Rod runs up here on this little piece here, and as you can see, it runs along and operates the throttle. Very nice feature if you're in a parade, or you need to fan the gas a little bit, or taking off with the clutch just like you would with a car. Excellent feature. But this is a nice tractor. Good paint job on it. Like that's some different stuff there, but I don't know if that wouldn't have been on there. I'm not sure if they would have had the temperature gauge for the touch control or not. Maybe, since this was a industrial tractor, they would have had that, but I'm not sure. The water, I've seen the water gauge mounted up here before on like an A or something. So just industrial stuff. They did a few things that were different, like the foot throttle. That was a standard on, I think mostly a standard on the industrial tractors. Also, this, if you notice, this front axle is diamond shaped, and it has the brace up here that bolts into the bell housing. That was to take the shock. A lot of these tractors were loader tractors, or, well, majority of them were probably highway mowing tractors, and when you had the industrial sickle mower underneath, it put a real heavy shock on the whole front end. See, there's no frame rails on these offset tractors, so the engine block was built heavy enough to be the support, all the support you needed. And so this here was made to ensure that you wouldn't break it off, because a lot of them got broke off down here or broke up there, so that was to help that. So this is a 1966 140 industrial, owned by Mr. John Moon in Burlington. Fine gentleman. I happen to know him, good friends with him. But yeah, it's a very nice tractor. You don't see them painted like this. Yellow's not a yellow's a hard color to keep clean, like the industrial or the demonstrators. And it's just it doesn't take long for start to stain streaks and all, but he's done a good job at keeping this clean. He's even got a nice international muffler on there. So anyway, and hope you enjoy for this 1966 International Industrial 140. So all right, thanks for watching.